I'm here. Good day. No, it is 6 my time. That's all that matters, my time. Hello, 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 hello. Well, apparently they're already being stupid. Oh, yeah, the curfew. Oh, that's cute. They're gonna act like they're doing nothing wrong and try to sing songs. That's adorable. Hit it with the gas! We'll see if Mercado Media goes ham and starts screaming out his chat again today. That's nice, Sean. Thank you, Boris. I'll get his black conservative preaching ass on here in a second. You're exposing the violence. You're going to attack the barrier again and get tear gassed again? No, if I'm going to do any sort of thing with those, with like UVB 76, I get it from Need Intel. Tornado sirens going off in Sioux Falls? What's that got to do with me? Just kidding, Lou. I'll put it on in a second. I mean, you were last night. We saw that all very, very, very open.
I know that. But I want to expose the system because once it's exposed, it can change. People will say, this is not right. This is not right. We can change the system if we expose the system. All we are saying.
So this new thing here is to give a different optic, right? Lou, I'm not seeing any anything live over there, buddy. I see some news things about it, but like I can't find a static feed. Thank you very much, Garba. Appreciate you. I got to do the X thing now. Well, if somebody wants to do the X thing for me, which would be great. Oh, protesters are gonna start fighting. Oh my God, big time, James. Thank you for 9 cents, buddy. They are dumbbells, yes, they are. But how heavy are these dumbbells? That's the question. That was some oily ass jerky I just had. Ugh. Like I looked at my fingers, I was like, ugh, gross. I don't know, Lou, if you want to ask if we could restream from him, I will gladly put him on if he allows it. What's up, drummer? Hello, love bugs. Hello, Fired Up Gaming. Garbo and Mr. Eater and Scott and Bratty Girl and the other Scott and Boris and everybody else I might have forgot to say hi to. Hello, hello, hello. So their little chant of peace apparently is not going to go anywhere because now they're screaming at him in anger. Because again, they're not really out there for peace. They're out there to cause violence. That is the X. What's up, DJ? That is the X I just put up there. If you guys want to go, hit the like on that and share it. Helps me a lot. Hello, Strawman. Strawman, by the way, if you, I don't know when the last time you uninstalled and reinstalled Star Citizen was. That helped me when it happened to me. I wouldn't mind me and you going in there and doing submissions together, especially in the big ship that has the giant Medusa cannons. Because nothing says, you know, Merry Christmas like hitting a fighter with a Medusa cannon and it disintegrates. What in the hell? It's a fresh install? Those sons of bitches. Lou, if you want to have Tio ask him too, so we can get that one. Oh, so update on why my eye was swollen, I found out. I thought it was a sty or something else. No, it was a stick. It was a piece of something that I shot into my eye when I was weed whacking, apparently. Because I squeezed it out and pulled it out, I was like, what the hell is this? They can count. I'm as bastardos. Bastidos. Where is Lou's post about who the guy was? There it is. I'm going to have Tio ask too. That guy. This is the premiere of the Mandalorian movie. How did you know? No, I forgot to put on my eye pro. After it happened, I was like, ow, son of a bitch. And then we put it on. Support your local data center? No, thank you, Steve. I enjoy my water and electricity. Though I did go to, before the stream, we went to Dutch Bros. Because we had to go pick up some stuff for the garden. And they have their own version of like Red Bulls called Rebels. So they get a an orange-sicle Rebel with cream in it and becomes a creamsicle. It's pretty damn good. So I'm here sipping on that, getting all wired here for the night.
You have to move to that intersection or this intersection or whatever. None of that has been done.
Let's see, status Cucky stand is still up there, so I'll put him on. So we have another screen that's taken. As you can see, there is a lot less people out than there was last night. There might have been more people on earlier. Again, it's ridiculous. I'm here looking at like the amount of money Status Quo gets. $100. Let me go see. Can I just do his? Oh, I can't see just how much money he made. $100, $50, $100, $25, $100. Ridiculous. For people who don't like, hey, what's up, Curb Creeper? For people who don't like capitalism, they sure like to make a lot of money. I told you to ask both of those storm chasers. We'll see what they say. We shall not be. Oh God!
They need to show up with a full,
Also, hit that like button. A bunch of you haven't already done it. You should hit that like button. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Where are we supposed to go?
The curfew zone is within a half-a-mile radius around the detention facility. Deflock.org. What is this? I don't want to click that link. Someone else click it. Open source project mapping license plate readers. Oh, neat. Oh, so you can figure out where all the license plate readers are. I clicked it. I'm looking at it, buddy. Oh, so apparently Tio's saying he's like, it's why I use the local news. Apparently, they already threatened to copyright strike us if we use their stuff. Sorry, Lou. I tried, buddy. The cops look stacked. These guys looked whack. Renegade. What's going on? On your house? Is that a new thing? Are they trying to put data centers in everyone's house? Oh, by the way, apparently Hassan Piker is no longer allowed in the UK. No, you the man.
You're gonna go that way. Go that way or that way?
Okay, that was a little too perfect. And they're running at them, as you see over there, number 2. It is the running of the... I can't say that word. I gotta armor up. I gotta get ready. Sweet, I got here just in time. Your smart meter is very different than the data center love bugs. I'll explain that why later. The sheriff is... I need a bell. Got the music cued, let's go. Did they compass them? Are they, how do you say, about to be... Oh, one of them's down over there on the ground getting arrested. As you see the custodian slapped on him inside that little circle. Well, circle police officers grabbing one of them. He's trying to act like he's a martyr. Maybe this will get him smart.
Back up. Get up on the sidewalk. Get that way.
And here comes the cavalry. People on mounted horseback now coming here. Taking care of the naysayers, if you will.
Back up to the grass. Back up to the grass.
Don't get a bounty or you'll be ran over by the Mountie. You know, Tia sent me some TikToks, but I got enough right here. I think I'm just going to chill. I don't really want to swamp the screens too much. That's scary, Steve. Woo! Nick, make sure you film it so I can get some dollar reviews from that. Thank you. Vermont Living, thank you very much, bud. Again, y'all just hit that like button and share out the X stream so we get more people in here. That would mean a lot to me and help me out. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Drum.
They're going to be coming up here. They said on the sidewalk and grass.
Again, we've also seen news this share out there helping move barricades, so they're part of the issue. We've seen Status Quo out there lie to people. They're part of the issue. Mercado Media lied to people. Again, part of the issue. Status Quo and both Mercado Media last night were trying to claim that the police were out there were breaking people's arms and fingers and legs, which did not happen. Yeah, so the UK banned Hassan Piker looks like as being a terrorist sympathizer. Apparently people are getting upset at the steak and shake. Because if you want a fountain drink now, you have to scan a code for the machine to actually work because people were ripping off the machines. So, no, Dolly, there is no truth in most of these people. So McCarter last night, all of his information was taken. So what they did with everybody that was there, if you keep showing up to these things, I forgot what the hell the statue is, but you can be charged, especially if you're crossing state lines to do it. So they took his information. The guy who had the shield that he kind of just dropped to his knees earlier, they took all his information. He's probably going to get some silver bracelets and go back to the truck. But the crowds are very little. And a lot of people out there are probably either filming or instigators. But I mean, they all have their cameras out. Oh, okay, she was waiting for the email, Brady. I'll let her know. She's like, I'm ready to work. Where's the info? I was like, I don't know. I'll ask her next time I see her. So meetings, if you just wait on design email for all 3 designs, then you will email her. Okay, cool. I said it loud enough. Hopefully she heard. If not, I'll repeat it to her later. They wanted 3 designs instead of 1. Well, I'll let you guys negotiate whatever it's going to be. That's your ballpark. I got to do some commercial work. I just found out. So, hey, good for me. I'll do more commercials. I like doing commercials. They pay me. You know, I've ran into some of these Antifa turds in person, and I'm not like, I'm 5'10" and a pretty, you know, bulky guy covered in tattoos. Last time I actually ran into one of them, he started talking shit, I got in his face. He backed out really quickly. I told him I was going to eat him because he's a communist and he's not a real person.
I'd have to correct my earlier report. There are probably 4 times as many militarized police officers as there are unarmed protesters. 4 or 5 times by my count. There are literally hundreds of cops who I believe are paid by taxpayers.
Do you have incompetence issues?
Because of a curfew.
Incontinence, not incompetence. Incontinence. Do you have incontinence issues? Do you shit yourself randomly at parties?
Staying out past.
Get the new Depends. I've done one for a space company. I've done one for software company. I'm doing one for, I think, a lawn service company.
Conditions to the point of even death.
Do you leak a little when you laugh? Teal, I'm not putting on the TikToks right now just because we have a lot going on already. But once one of these dies up, I'll grab the TikToks, buddy. Thank you. Well, that's why you cook the communists thoroughly. And you know where you get advice to cook communists? TrapperOutdoors.com. Actually, I don't think they have the flamethrowers anymore up on their website. I'm gonna go text them about that. Someone want to drop the TrapperOutdoors.com link and check if the flamethrowers are on there, will you? Because they used to be on there and I kind of wanted one. I don't know if they're legal in Oregon though. Because nothing says start up the barbecue or like a flamethrower. There you go. Yeah, check that link. Tell me if the flamethrowers are on there. They were just at an event. I guess he was doing some duck call stuff. And 50 of you have not hit the like button. Come on, folks. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything else for you. Sippy cups? I can get you a Trapper Outdoors sippy cup. You just click on it and order it. If you guys do the engrave option, he has all the info to get like my merch too, so. I was gonna say get one of your firearms engraved with my logo, but then if one of you becomes like, I don't know, a murderer, I might be a little worried. Who the hell's logo is this? Oh shit. Oh no, it's mine. That would be a trip. I also need to make a new Trapper Outdoors commercial. I have the rifle. I took some filming. I just haven't sat down and actually like compiled the videos. I have stuff for a commercial for Flavor Forest and Tennessee Custom Blades too. I haven't put together. I've been slacking. You have no thumbs, unfortunately. It's the second PK. Mike, that's called your penis. Oregon. How many data centers does Oregon have? I know one of them is being built not too far. And I heard recently that where I live, we've been getting a lot of yuppies coming up here. Because I think they're coming here to start building and working the data centers. And like me and Yuki already decided that if there's a data center built too close here, we're just waiting until the house doubles in price and move. I should sell my own type of popcorn holder. Hold on. I could do this. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Why all these 80% firearms have your logo on them? I don't know, man. You know what I could do for a popcorn bucket, drummer, is have it be an ammo can. But I sell them as popcorn buckets, not ammo cans. Vehicle accessories, hold on. What? Does have anything in there?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yet. Hopefully it passes laws, you guys don't get any. Action tonight is there's a curfew a half a mile around that, from what I understand, half a mile around that center. All of the Antifa, oh, there comes the pepper balls being shot out, I believe. Yep, pepper balls being shot out over there because they threw something over at the cops. I'll probably see a replay of that over on number 2. Number 1, that's what just happened. The gather centers near me are 100% operational? That's not good. Wait, was that Texas or Oregon? What's going on? D-Kerber? 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 I don't know. I don't know anything about the Peace Act. Who won't brand caramel corn? Food stuff takes a lot of, I just posted to Teal, D-Curb, so let me see if Teal will give me some for it. What's going on? You have a coffee for me? Oh, hold on. I haven't gotten the Schlickel stuff up. I was talking about making a popcorn bucket out of an ammo can. Sorry. Yuffie, no hunting or fishing? Oh, that stupid thing. Yeah, so Oregon's had laws that's passed. Decurbiter? I can't read. I'll try it again in a second, Brady. But Yuffie could make me a design for the ammo can, and then I can give it. Yeah, so the legal exemption for hunting, fishing, livestock. So Oregon had a law that passed that was to get rid of certain firearms. The rest of Oregon told them to go F themselves, and then the police said, there is no possible way in hell we can enforce these laws. And we're not going to try, because the Oregon people will shoot us. So I have a feeling that might be the same thing for Oregon. D-Curb Rider. Okay, Jesus. I was way off, my bad. The Curb Rider. Your rims must be upset with you hitting them grippers. Okay, I got it. All right. My bad. Hey, commentator, thank you very much for the $10. Have to make it to the robot will actually say it.
AI commenter has just tipped $10. In a staggering breakthrough in magical processing, My Little Pony's top engineers have discovered that training AI models works best when Yuffie's hand is liquid cooled using 100 pure liberal tears.
That's funny. Liberal tier liquid Kool-Aid. I'm actually copying and pasting it and sending it over to her. Thanks for the 10 in the coffees. I love how they're trying to hold their shields up, and there's people just staring at them on the side like, you guys are dumb. Oh man, he poured water on the ground. Yeah, that's nice. Pick that up off the ground and put it on your face. You're the smartest one out there.
How y'all going against the people? That don't make no sense.
Take it easy, Steve. So is he trying to get all like worked up so he can go fight the cops? Is that what we're saying? I don't understand what this performance is. Is he gonna start dancing like some sort of art form? I don't know what the point of him covering his face now is after everyone's seen who he is. This is just silly. Again, keep in that like button, folks. Hit that thumbs up. Show your friends and family what's really going on out there. Thank you very much. Is this part of his music video? Is that what they're shooting? 136 fantastic people in here. So he's a narcissist is pretty much what we're seeing. He wants that fame. He wants that fortune. Is that Drake? Yeah, go closer to the cops. Keep going. Go give him a smooch. Go give that officer a smoochie. Trappers out on their website has an $11,000 pistol. A Bruno US FK Field 7.5. I don't know if I'd spend $11,000 ever on a gun. That's a lot of money. Mike, that's terrible. What K makes sense? I think my, well, I have 5 ARs, but one of them I think is around $1,000. Yeah, they're a little less brave tonight for sure. Keep me that thumbs up button, folks. A little thumbs up helps get the channel out there. Subscribe, like, send me a rose, I don't know. And apparently there's a new thing you could send me like bits. Wow. So apparently the Kino Casino, they were watching someone named FaZe Banks was live on Twitch when Twitch rolled out their full banning of botted viewers. He went from 50,000 viewers to 2K in a matter of seconds. Damn! Oh God, he's gonna pull his penis out! Oh, now he's taking his photo off while flashing gang symbols. Real smart. That's brilliant. Nothing like flashing gang symbols in front of the cops. Oh God, he's taking the dump. I would love it when he got down there if the cops just grabbed him and pulled him in. Drug him backwards. They're gonna start doing terrible things to each other in the street. But it shows it's just theater. So all their stuff got confiscated last night too, by the way. So they had a tent full of stuff. They got all confiscated. By the way, today is also Clint Eastwood's 96th birthday. Happy birthday, Clint Eastwood. Apparently a woman was fatally stabbed in a random unprovoked attack on Atlanta's MARTA train at Oakland City Station May 30th around noon. Suspect arrested immediately by MARTA police at the scene. Victim died despite aid to officers and medics. Second MARTA stabbing in under a week. I swear mass transit's just a breeding ground for crime. City in Atlanta, not Oakland. If it was Oakland where I used to live, Mike, and you do live, it wouldn't make news because it would just be a Monday or a Sunday, right? People get stabbed there all the goddamn time. It's like the nicer cousin of the Bay Area. I'm just kidding. They both suck. They're both crime-ridden shitholes. Brady Girl, was that you for the 25? Alright, thank you. Making sure. Brady Girl, thank you very much for $25 reviews.
Brady Girl has just tipped $25. Fourier for more Portland type-ish not.
I mean, would you really want to stay in Oakland? People used to get mugged and raped and stabbed coming out of the Raiders games by other fans. Thank you, Steven. Now, if 25 more people do that, we'll hit the 100 likes. Thank you. Look at you on X, Smoothie. I do. Well, hello there on X. Again, the nice thing on X is you could share it out, which is cool. Like, if I could have all 160 of you over on X and everyone share it at once, man, we would explode. It would be like a million things of TNT. No, Oakland sucks, man. Yes, first they are, buddy. Hey, Brady Girl, this is what you need to get your husband for Christmas. Thank you very much for sharing. Does that link pop up when I put it in there? I just dropped a link. Does it pop up on YouTube? I might have to mod the stream. Oh yeah, it pops up as me. I will say X is better than Facebook. I'm on Kick also, but it's more of like a backup, I guess. What's that say? So they're shutting down a major chunk of I-65 interstate here. Their preferred detour is going to take people right through. Oh no! That's gonna suck, Seb. Nice, Steve. I put on make when I was on stage. And the crowd is starting to move once again. Looks like the crowd is starting to fight each other, maybe? A little bit of infighting happening. Oh, no, the police are right behind him. Cops look like they're pointing. Oh, the cops are moving over there too. Look like they're snagging somebody. Apparently they're putting in a big old detour at Madagascar. Oh, and they're pushing people back. I would say that is looking to be a kettle right there. They got someone just on the ground over there in those sweatpants. Cops are on the other side. People are against the wall, so it just got shoved over there. Put them up against the wall. Brady Girl, show that to your husband when you get a chance, that link. That's what he needs. What's going on, King of Basics? How are you doing, buddy? I think we're on the verge of peppery tears. And release the dogs of war? Well, these people were chanting that they hate America. Why is he on the ground? What did he do?
Don't shoot!
Drag him! Drag him! Yeah, that's right. Take him away. I can't move my hands up. I wish the arms of this model moved. I can be more. I can do more. So it looks like they kettled them, right? It's not just me. I think they're all about to get. They're all get some fun times here. So that pistol I posted from Trapper Outdoors, the Steyr, second favorite pistol I've ever owned. It goes my Canik, the Steyr, and then my HK. So it's the same Lisa chant from the BLM days. It's the same motif. It's the same kind of playbook, just different goal, if you will, I guess.
Everybody all right?
I have was it UPC? I'm gonna have to go grab it. I always forget what it is because I don't shoot it very often. UPC, yeah. I did, D-Ball. We watched that live happen. Oh, they're stepping in the horse dookie. Oh, UPC 45 with the target barrel on it.
This is why you want to be treated.
This is the, like, oh, more stuff's going on over there. Looks like they're grabbing somebody else. It's only a matter of time, I think, till they start arresting more people since they're all kettled in now. As you can see, the people moving with their hands up in the air. There is the pretentious sketch artist out there once again. But it was a gift from my buddy's dad after his dad passed. So, but it has, I put the counterweight on the bottom so it looks more, it looks proper. But otherwise, it kind of has a weird barrel on it. But I think it's accurate and smooth. Oh, they're going to find out very soon that he has open warrants. But the H&K though is my third favorite. The Canik is my everyday one I carry on me, and the Steyr, it was the other one. But I mean, they're both super accurate. So not only do we talk about news here, we also talk about a lot of firearms and tactical gear and fun stuff.
Did they arrest the guy? I think they arrested about one person. But yeah, basically we have nowhere to go. So
That's right, Steve.
if there's any violence that's gonna happen,
You got kettled, yes you did.
as you can tell, look, so they have to go back.
You got kettled like corn. We ain't found shit. You know that was Tuvok from Voyager? Well, here's the thing. You don't really have to. They're going to get ID'd anyways. That's part of the kettle. They kettled all these people, so they're probably going to arrest them. Well, you're able to hate whoever you want. No one has to agree with you, but you can feel however you'd like. That's what free will is. I hate people of low intelligence. That's right, Jeremy. Thank you very much, buddy.
That's right, January 6th had a curfew. Something else I don't even know what John's saying.
I think even the reporters are subject to the curfew. Oh, here they come! Oh, there they go! They got him! Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh no! They're closing the phalanx on him! Oh no! Just think if they had spears! Yeah, they have them in a semicircle against the wall. So there's a wall and they're surrounded on every side. I wonder if they'll get mad if I play this Pink Floyd song. Oh, God. Please tell me they're going to grab that guy next.
Seems like there's a lot of potential to arrest us, even though they said that press with credentials are allowed to be here. So we'll see how this
you're
plays
allowed
out.
to be there to an extent. Curfew still applies to you. You're not special. Goodbye.
Everyone is kettled in, including press. It looks like they're going to arrest everyone here.
I don't know. I've played this stuff before and it never kicked me off. Like I've played other Pink Floyd songs that's done anything.
Listen up. Listen up. If you are press, you got the opportunity right now, and that's it, to leave. If you don't leave out here in an orderly fashion, you are coming with us. Do you understand that? You are not pressed.
Oh, you are not pressed. Oh, that just ended it for all of them.
You had the opportunity. And we still stand film. Hey, listen up. Everybody back up. Back up. Back up. Listen, okay? One at a time. Chris, you can leave, and you're going beyond that bus right there. You do not come past that bus. Do you understand? All right? One at a time. I will tell you and point you out. You're not can I ask a question? No. Why can't I ask a question? I'm a part of the city. Out. Out. Hey, out. They about to beat our ass. They about to ride and king us. Shorty, fresh leave. They about to throwing the shit out of us. Bro. Hey, can I talk to you? Look, they don't want to talk. We like, ass whooping. Yeah. Shut your mouth and go sit down.
Ricardo shouldn't stay there. Status quo should both be kept there. Yeah, this is state police.
Back up. You were supposed to leave. You're not. I was supposed to leave. I'm not fresh. He hit his man. He's ready. He's trying to bag me today. He's going to bag me tonight. Everybody back up off of me. I'll point you out. Y'all walking up on us. We standing our ground. When they touch me in my shit, y'all gonna know. That's not a press. So why he can't leave? He can't leave if he's not pressed. I don't know what that is. You saying it to our back. Everybody back up off of me. Give me 10 feet. Back up and give me 10 feet. He said back up 10 feet. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bro, he got his 10 feet. Why you guys be so mean? You guys are choosing to
No, I don't think so, Bullweedies. I think last night pretty much squashed it all.
You holding us hostage. Can we leave? Why is it that only press to leave? Look, they ready. Sir, I need to tell you. Sir, your press
Yeah, Ricardo should have been actually arrested. So should Status Quo, because they're really not press. They're Antifa mouthpieces.
Everybody back up. Everybody else is going. Everybody else is going. You back up. Yeah, I was not the two. My God. Good to see you.
Appreciate you. I knew you looked familiar.
Oh! Well, BG on the scene's still there, and they haven't let him leave.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy right here.
We know each other. I didn't know we knew each other, but we know each other.
Yes, we do.
Oh, shit. You grew your hair out a little longer, right?
They about to try to beat our ass.
I know. Maybe we should pay attention to what the hell's going on. Okay.
Again, half those people that were pressed are not pressed.
Oh my God. Don't beat our ass.
Please don't beat our ass. Don't beat our ass. Do not beat our ass.
Well, no one's going to beat your ass. You can just put your hands behind your back and we'll arrest you and you'll go on with your day.
I don't know. I could show my social media.
What should we know with this?
All day. 6:30 a.m. Because of
Because if anyone's in New Jersey, and knows the police there, they should tell them, hey, the Ricardo media and status quo guys are part of the rioters. So is news to share. Half the guys you let go are they turn off the cameras and they're doing that shit. Your lead State Department FBI says to go free? Maybe, D-Ball, that would make sense. She wants to get arrested. She's yelling and screaming at the cops. I thought she was press. Doesn't seem like press. She seems like an idiot. Yeah, well, there's certain rights of the press, but when you stop doing press stuff and assaulting people, there's a problem.
At a Finch 5078 donated $19.99 through Super Chat. Kudos on appropriate music. It must be another summer with Wolf. Gotta be 5 years, which is actually pretty sad. Summer of peace and love 5. America 250, let's go.
Thank you very much for $19.99. Thanks very much. Appreciate you, brother. It's been 6 years. 6 years of garbage.
Talking about back up when everybody is boxing.
Super Chat has just tipped $19.99.
Threat to y'all, bro. We not trying to hurt y'all. We here for the win. We don't got no weapons.
Right, they all got a, oh no, oh, BG on the scene just went down. Just went down by the cops over there. BG on the scene being taken down. Oh, no, never mind, just dropped his camera, I take that back. My mistake. My mistake. So these are federal charges, so I don't know, Finch. Maybe tomorrow. And I think the guy hit his camera, maybe. I got excited. But that Pink Floyd song comes to my head every time I see this stuff. I'm like, oh God. BG flinched, I believe he did too. So, Ricardo Media, Status Cuck, and I forgot the hell's behind me right now. I think that's news to share. Oh no, it's BC Preacher, never mind. They got out of there, so. Yeah, it should be federal charges, I believe. Because they're looking for instigators that have been helping to push riots every night. I don't know if Soros is on the run, but a lot of this stuff, they looked at it was, I know someone's going to hear that song I put on and be like, oh my God, he's a fascist. The song's against fascism. There's a point why I put it on. If you can't understand that, then I don't know what to tell you. He's calling the ACLU? Oh, that sucks for him. I still think he's stolen valor. Yeah, McCarter is a special type of idiot. Yeah, Waters was his own fascist, yes. John Waters was no. John Waters doesn't sound right. Because it was Sid Barrett, and I forgot the hell the other guy's name. Something Waters. Michael Waters? I don't know. Jeff Waters? Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what the hell the other one's name was. If only I had the entire information. Cecilia Waters. Roger Waters. Roger Waters. That's what it is. Thank you, folks. Cecilia Waters. Miss Cleo Waters.
When I came down with it, it was back there.
Thank you, Chad.
Right there. Where you want? Over there.
Oh, that's another good one, Finch. Brown Waters. Milky Water. So again, BG on the scene's still in there. They haven't taken him out as press. Because I don't think BG on the scene actually... Oh, Muddy Waters, here you go. Doesn't have press passes, I don't believe. I think he's the guy that goes on films and calls himself press. Well, Ozzy's not crying anymore.
That's it, bro. That's it, bro. All these people is really protesting. Nobody cares.
Ew. That's Ebola water.
Literally, ain't nothing wrong. They said we can leave. They snatched the homies up. Hey yo.
Stop moving!
Where my friend at? Y'all took my friend.
He's going to the prison. You're going to go pretty soon too, buddy.
Please don't be beating his ass over there.
No one's beating him. He got bagged and tagged, and he's going to go in jail.
He took my friend. I don't know where he at. I swear to God, bro. I might have to-
We just out here trying to film ourselves one of them TikTok videos. Brooks was here. Jesus. Hit that like button again, folks. If you haven't already done, if you're on X, please copy, paste, and share the stream as much as you can. Very much appreciate y'all.
What happened to We Shall Overcome? What happened to that?
Well, I think you're going to get something on you in the jail. It's going to be over you. They did get the guy in the great pants. He sat down and they yoinked him.
Stop reaching your hands back there. Yo, you're in your helmet. Just stand up and put your hands up.
That's not me.
That ain't me. You're the guy in the helmet. Who else is it going to be?
You know we don't got no weapons, brother.
I think they are charging him federally because it was attacking the federal police. But that's if the DA prosecutes, right? Like,
Look how you smashed that person.
so they should lock him in the porta john. We'll come back for you in a minute and put the lock on it. Come and leave. That might be cruel and unusual punishment. So it looks like got somebody else there on the ground. They're dropping them, searching them, cuffing them. And oh, it looks like something's going on over there right behind me. Oh, they're grabbing more people, it looks like. They might be grabbing some of the press people, it sounds.
We've been dealing with this for 400 years. We've been dealing with this for 400 years. Literally.
Oh my God, we've been dealing with it. Oh, so that guy that's right there at Status Quo's thing that he just moved away for some stupid reason. That guy over there, he's trying not to film the guy's face. That guy was one of the guys that hit one of the officers at the barrier last night. Oh, they're over there fighting. Someone over there fighting. You can see right there the shield's moving. Over there in number 2 or number 1.
He's just talking.
Just talking.
No, you're in a kettle. Your free speech zone is gone. You're not getting arrested. Well, again, so Status Quo and Microdio Media lie on behalf of Antifa. They make up all kinds of strange, weird shit, and we're like watching the streams continuously, and we see what's going on, and they'll like lie to their chat's face, being like, they're out there busting our heads open and break their arms. It never happened. Everything was fine.
See protesters limping. It's just like
He's not limping.
To beating the protesters, and now you got the New Jersey.
They're not beating the protesters.
Local police doing it.
So he's claiming people are beating them, which is not happening whatsoever. They're grabbing them, they're pulling them to the ground, they're resisting, they're fighting them while they're resisting, and they're getting cuffed.
Boy, better only do it on the
Like New Jersey, this makes amends between the Summer Ding Dongs and Mariners. Shout out to first.
Another one they put on the ground and they're cuffing them. And
Maine.
the Microdio and Status Quo are too stupid to understand what's going on, though. They put them on the ground so they could search them, pull stuff off of them, whatever it is. They found knives on them. They found caltrops for the tires. One, they found a gun on him. And then they raided the tent last night and the night before, and they keep finding weapons and other stuff and communication devices, quote unquote, to the rest of them. Yes, they're going to start eating
They
them.
have to let press out. They have to. But yeah, they're arresting every single person.
And it's only a matter of time until somebody puts in a law that says if you are press, you are no longer press if you do X, Y, Z, right? That's coming. You got muted. I made the mistake of going to Status Boost chat once. I got muted instantly. Well, because he's an Antifa guy. Like, him and McCarthy Media have come out and said they're both Antifa. Like, they are literally criminals against the state. And you. They don't like Americans. They're coming out last night saying they hated America. Like, keep hitting that like button, folks. We got 200 wonderful people in here. Only 100 likes. Just keep hitting that, spread it out. Show it to all your friends, families. Take it over to grandma when she was complaining about the right or whatever. Look, grandma, look what's going on. Take it to that weird cousin of yours who looked at you weird when you were taking the leak.
Yeah. BG is still in the circle. I honestly can't do nothing about BG. He's, to be honest with you guys, she's pretty well protected. I mean, it may not seem like it, but he'll be able to get out.
Again, the problem is when you have bad actors, right? Like, if you're press and you want to cover stuff, that's fine. But you get people who are like, no, I'm press, but then like they put the camera down and start destroying shit. So it's like, you know, oh no, I'm press. Well, you weren't press 5 minutes ago. It's like last night when the AP News girl and the other guy were like, oh, we want to be press now after we were in the middle of the riot, being a part of it. Oh, we're press now, right? It's like, okay.
No, you're not okay. You have to move back. My supervisor is right behind you walking out. So when he comes here, no, you're going to start moving now. We're going to start moving now. You're going to start moving now.
And now these people are trying to again be press and push now further up.
The press is arguing with them, but if they're willing to go through that, I'm not myself personally. I know it's freedom of press and all this type of jazz.
Yeah, but the freedom of press, there's a certain point where that ends because you're not press anymore. You're just a terrorist. You're being an asshole. Like, it's not this blanket thing where you just magically say, I'm press, you can't touch me.
Guys, can you give your name and badge number for the record? Yeah, let's get that name and badge number. Because they're covered. You can't see them. You're right to see who you are. You're covering your name.
And like anybody can go out there and be press, right? You can say you're press or that you're a news reporter or whatever. You don't really need to like go through any official paperwork. You just have to have something that you do that's press. Like you have a paper or you have something to prove that you're press, right? But everybody with a camera out there, you know, saying that they're press kind of puts a really weird gray area, right? There is a curfew, yeah. Walter Klondike. Well, again, and that's kind of where the weird thing is, right?
Moving down the P.
And that's why the scary thing is somebody's eventually going to put a law out there that's going to be like, you are press until X happens, right? You are press until you are being violent,
they have the big cameras,
right?
they act like they can't zoom in.
Yes, I can believe in New York, California, like everywhere we're going, people have press cards. You could have joined Wolf News. BG did get arrested, it looks like, Cody, which again, I don't think he even qualifies himself as press. I think he's a guy with a camera.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I would say being press until you're being intrusive or violent. And I think that's kind of the weird thing is like you're seeing people like McCarty Media and stuff out there who are like, I'm press, but then at the same time they're like, I'm out here encouraging violence and trying to get other people out here to be violent, right? But I also thought there was laws against commies, but you know, You're pressed until you're Nick Shirley? Yeah, then they start making problems, right? Let's see. But that's the bad thing is all these bad actors are going to change what freedom of the press is for something worse. And that's what we don't want to happen.
State police agents. You want your green flavored violence or your blue flavored violence. That's all you're getting here.
Well, right, yeah. So if there's a curfew in place, right? Say, hey, there's a curfew in place here. You can't be here, and you're press. You're still breaking the curfew. You're still breaking the law. Well, they're using multiple people because it's a tactic that makes it so they can't be more violent, which they've been before. Right, and didn't he get in trouble for that too, Soma? Yeah, he got arrested because he went into he trespassed into a church. That is a quick shutter speed, and I have no idea why he's clicking that fast, especially at night. I feel like he's not getting enough light in there to capture any good photos. Right, and I think a lot of these people fall into the participant category rather than the press category. And so these people are saying, oh, they're pushing press backs, no one sees this, blah, blah, blah. The thing is that they gave everyone for a whole week places to be.
No, me too. You're roughly a member of he has a credential, bro.
Turtles, you can do it for cheap, buddy. You don't need a very expensive camera to do it, to start. I took some beautiful photos with my camera. You can probably pick up for about $100 now. Well, again, I feel like if you start looking into people's background, some of that quote-unquote press stuff's just going to get thrown out the window. Oh, I had the splinter below my right eye. That's why it was all puffy. It came out this last night / this morning. I was like, ew! Ugh. When I was weed whacking, it shot up and hit me in the face. And I didn't know it until it started swelling up. So now the press are fighting with the cops, by the way. Hi, Larry. How you doing, brother?
Is Palin actually arrested?
I don't know.
He just doxed BG on the scene.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay. But if Bree is watching, then she might.
I don't know. I've given the contact information. I've given all the information to Brendan.
Here, you want to see a picture you can do with a $100 camera? Protest Caesar brings out the best of the best.
Stand up releasing him or something tonight, like we could drive him to his car. Like, so when we get off, I'll send him a text.
Why, thank you.
He has a credential.
My face was crafted.
No, there was a guy who was in basically in block, but he did have a credential.
He has a credential.
Yeah. Do you know the guy, or did you just meet him here?
No, I know him.
There you go. You can take a picture like that for with a $100 camera.
But he has a credential.
Well, $100 now. That was my Rebel 3, which is, I don't know, 15 years old now.
Yeah, it's a real, like, I checked it because I was like, take this out, like, you know?
Last chance you want to leave, what if he did decide to stand there to talk? No, that's not what I can think of.
I don't know what you just said.
I said maybe he's standing there to talk after this. Like they said, there's no last chance to leave.
Right, they're Antifa, they're not really press. And they're out there to put a certain type of spin on things to get a lot of these lemmings to follow them.
Everybody
And it's the true thing of the lemming. It's not like, you know, the lemmings run after each other off a cliff. That's a man that pushed them off the cliff and filmed it. I think it was Disney too. Right, Straw Man? I think that was Disney. Anyways, Turtles, there you go. Just go get a good lens. Go get an, yeah, propagandist. That's exactly what they are. But you go get a DSLR that will do that right now again for $100, 150. Then get a nice lens. Yes, it's this was a Rebel 3. It's 15 years old. I finally upgraded to a oh, what the hell's my camera? Something 3. Sony something 3. I don't know.
So Thalen got arrested, and then the phone.
Subject to miserable conditions. Or the cops are. I mean, I think it's most likely.
That probably takes beautiful photos. About 35 millimeter, probably gorgeous.
But if the phone isn't connected to him, then we don't know how to reach him necessarily.
Well, they were going to take his phone anyway when they.
No, I know, but I mean, I hope he's not disconnected from it. Like if they release him tonight or like whatever.
Okay, well let me.
So the other thing is, I don't know if you noticed, the National Lawyers Guild is no longer out there. Oh, you didn't see it? Hold on, I'll put it back up. There it is. I'll put it back up for you, Turtles. It's next to my head. It's on the screen. It's on the screen next to my skull.
I do want to say thank you to everybody who's tuning in to watch that.
Make sure to shake you here and do his thing and whatever if you can. Fucking sucks that propaganda. All you guys go mass report number 2.
And then your donations, being willing to back us up like that, put your money where your eyes are. That means the world to us. It all goes to bring you coverage of exactly what's happening.
So Ricardo just said to go mass report people. Remember the last guy that was mass reporting people? The quartering what happened to him? Yeah, that's not really a thing you want to go down, Ricardo. Yeah, f-stops and shutter speeds are an art, yeah. So there you go. If you want to get photography, you don't got to spend a lot of money. Someone that was on Karen Bass's live stream died while live? Jesus.
Sorry, it just took me by surprise. Gotta give you a heads up.
Well, you heard Ricardo Media threaten to mass report people. So remember, everybody, if you go to Ricardo Media's thing, and if you could clip him telling people to mass report people, go save that for me. I appreciate it. Because him saying that's called brigading, and that's against TOS. But according to Ricardo Media, he can sit there and play video games and people throw money at him, so. Just saying. Yes, yes it is. So if someone wants to go on Ricardo Media's page, give me a little record of that just in case he mass reports me. It's one of the unspoken rules on YouTube is you don't mass report people.
Get their chance. That's what they've done for the last 3 nights. Tear gassing, riot horses in, shooting rubber bullets, bruising, battering, terrorizing protesters.
Now, I'm not saying to mass report him. I'm just saying someone go clip that because he's going to try to mass report me and a bunch of other people, I believe. And when he does, I want to send that over to YouTube and be like, what's this about, YouTube? Isn't this brigading? Isn't this not okay?
Yeah, we got these. I'm like, thin wire. I'm finally leaving because those were so necessary. Yeah, thank God you brought those. Thank fucking God. I felt so much safer knowing that you had some armored vehicles.
I typed what they say on the wall into the chat and then chat immediately deleted it. So I have no moderation in my chat. That's the YouTube mod doing that, not me. I could give a rat's ass what you say, to be honest, with most stuff. There was a guy in here who was yelling and screaming about not liking a certain race of people, and you know, it's up to YouTube to do something about it. It's not my job.
Thank you for watching at home. Thank you for putting your eyeballs on this. We don't just do this so we can learn. We do it so that you all can witness it with us. So that you all can share these videos and these photos with your friends and your family and even your enemies. So you can show them what is actually going on here.
Here's water. Have a drink.
Oh, he'll only let members type in his chat? Yeah, he's getting called out. Cam Higsby? Cam Higsby, McCarter was a part of the people that were trying to get him attacked. You can arrest members of the press for breaking the law. Like, it's not a special pass that you can break the law.
We arrested everybody, and you will get arrested if you don't move. We're outside half a mile. Where are we allowed to stay? Where are we allowed to stay? We're on a public sidewalk.
Go home. That's where you're allowed to stay. Home. Go home.
Where are we allowed to stay? Get out of here. Here's the line. Wherever you go, clear communication. Ohio, I don't care. Get out of here. Gotta go. Why does the press have to go?
What's going on, Wasteland Warrior?
Why can we stay here?
That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool wolf wolf knowledge there. I guess we have wolves in our city. Somebody went and found a mom and a cub munching on somebody's dog.
All right, go. Come on. Relax. Go.
You're short as fuck. You know I was talking about you too.
So again, once they start insulting the police, that's like they're not really press anymore. They're trying to instigate.
I'm fast as fuck, bro. I'll just dip.
That's a nice thing to write on that wall, isn't it?
Is there a height requirement for safe place?
I would say that's a threat.
All right.
The end of the lines in your mama's basement. Get back in the attic where you belong, you weirdo.
Good job, guys.
Are they going to start slapping each other on the back now that they did a great job? Good job, guys. We did it. We all got arrested. Hassan Piker has come out saying that America deserved 9/11. Says Hezbollah is totally rad. Tells people to kill sitting senators. And now Hassan Piker doesn't understand why certain countries aren't letting him in and why he's getting investigated. They're showing Telerico ads? I don't even know what the hell that is. It says overnight ready for bed. Look, I'm here just to bring the chaos. It's not my job to make sure they keep fighting with each other. I mean, Hassan Piker's been blocked from going to most places because he's a terrorist. I don't even know who the hell that is. I don't know why there's an ad for him. The left lost again. That they did, yes.
Folks, if you're still watching,
they're going to go play bucker tag together away in the Tifa circle? Probably. Again, all their aid tents have been taken down.
In there to give a shout out to John for telling the cops to fuck off. You don't see CNN out here telling the cops to fuck off.
Well, no, because they're reporters. They're not going to tell the cops anything because their job is to ask questions and get information and then report.
The mutual aid tent.
Oh, he's a crazy man. I got you, Sharon. Got you. But again, if you're press, your job is to get information and then give that information out. You're not there to fight with the police. That doesn't make you press. That makes you an asshole. And that's it. Like, if you want to go up to the cop and be like, why are you guys doing this? Where are we supposed to stand? How do you feel about this? Do you think this is helping? Those are all things you can ask, right? Those are all things you can bring up. But going out to the cops and say you want to hurt them or kill them or calling them names or stuff, that's not you being pressed, that's you being a jerk.
The process is the punishment, so they still have to go to court. They'll get out in a few hours, but they still have to go to court. They still have to.
Not already a member of Fed.
Maybe not deal with lawyers if they want to hire a lawyer, but they still have to go in front of a judge. Or maybe lose hours at work or whatever it is. The process is the punishment.
I don't want that in my search record. He sounds like a pervert. So a lot of these people, again, what's going to happen is, I don't know how many of you have ever went to court. I only know about what happens in court due to YouTube. But from what I understand, most people, they have to get arraigned. So you go into the jail, you sit in the jail for a while. They have a judge that sees you. The judge looks at your case. And when those judge looks at your case, they give you either stay in jail or you get out of jail, and here's your bond, here's your sentence. And the more you a-holes that are in there, the more longer it takes, right? Yeah, what I'm saying though is, like, if you're going to be pressed and you're not, like, your job's not to fight with the cops. Job's to get information, ask questions. How could Jesus be trans? In fact, the only trans person that was ever in history recorded was, what the hell's his name? It was during the Roman times.
Honestly, they probably had more than 200 police officers out here. The crowds that we've seen, I mean, it was an insane number of police. They still have like
Sporus? Sporus, that's who it was. So Sporus, Sporus was a boy who one of the emperors at the time said looked like his wife. So Nero castrated him and then married him, alleged for him to play the role of his wife, Sabina, who had died under certain circumstances the previous year, possibly during childbirth. Ancient historians generally portray the relation between Nero and Sporus as an abomination. Yeah, history gets pretty wild. And then Sporus eventually killed himself.
You're shooting for a cop. Do you mind if I give you a card? I understand, like, shooting.
Well,
on the
not
screen,
all of them, but some of them are definitely kind of weird.
The actual, like, footage itself, like, it'd be cool to be, like, in touch. Sure, yeah.
Keep hitting that like button, folks, for more crazy ass, random facts. If this is pictures of your feet again, D-Ball, I don't want them. It's loading, buddy. Did you get the did you record him saying the mass flag people? D-Ball, it's still loading. Wester, next time you come in here, you better bring me barbecue if you keep saying that. Because you're making me want barbecue, damn it. It's the real swinging deal. Oh, yes, thank you. It's still loading. I'll give it a minute. I just want that just in case he tries to mass flag me. I'm just going to go to YouTube and be like, here, stupids.
Well, the bus is not here anymore.
Again, folks, every time you hit that... why, thank you, Jerry Black. We love you all, too. I love all my watchers. In a platonic sort of way. Not like I want to do weird things to you, but like, you know, like friends. Because I'm a happily married man. I don't know. As long as you have it, D-Ball, that's fine. You can send them my email, too.
I don't remember where the left was.
You can send it over there. Oh, there we go. I got it now. It just took a minute. Yeah, he's trying to get Cam's stream mass reported for some reason. Thanks, buddy. That's the sin on the internet. You don't mass report other streamers. You can have beef with them, you can talk shit all you want, but you don't go mass report them. And you don't dox them either. I wonder if Cam's out there. Is Preacher back out? Really? Hey Tia, check if Cam Higsby still is out there right now, buddy. Which dorks? Well, it was funny. So somebody came out there and was bitching that it was out here in New Jersey. Some guy from the hood was like,
That's where you'll get an update about where we could.
was like, oh, well, you know, only a certain percentage voted, so that's not really what people want. I'm like, well, if you don't vote, that's your own goddamn fault. But if people vote and they get what they wanted because they voted, then that's people actually going out of their way to push what they want. And if you don't like that, suck it. Well, Ricardo is an Antifa mouthpiece, so it's status quo. Like they're both Antifa mouthpieces. The guy number one news to share again. He put his camera down, was helping Antifa. The BC preacher is more on the right.
But he held it up and it just knocked it away.
Why is that relevant? So Cam Higsby was with Netanyahu. Oh, he's an anti-Semite. Oh, Ricardo Media is an anti-Semite. Ah.
He's not going to have any legal issues. Like it will get but it's super annoying.
And it's also like, he doesn't even know.
Homeland Security just put out a tweet saying zero tolerance for rioters. There is no longer to be people who are going to riot. There is now a zero tolerance for Homeland Security for any rioting.
So like, I got ready that's like shittier, you know, like.
Sure.
Go behind the bus.
This guy might go to an asshole soon. This guy might be going to be an asshole to us.
The bus is gone, so I don't know what to say.
Jack Doherty has also been arrested again. I wonder what he's arrested on. I'm going to guess domestic abuse.
It said like we'll be having a celebration.
Well, that's because AOC is a nutcase. New York already sucks and the crime's through the roof. Think about it, there's no cops there. You know, maybe that would help. Maybe they just killed each other. The only bad thing is that innocent people get hurt, and that's not okay. Well, with the way I love money, D-Ball, you know what you know. Early morning, November 15th. Recent video posts include from accounts like Fearbuck and blah, blah, blah. Should Doherty being taken into custody outside the Miami building, his girlfriend's security over there reportedly present. The Spears tied to a violating terms for the prior case, house arrest and probation.
Well, I don't know. He's what? I'm assuming.
Sorry, I don't mean to like yell. I'm like shocked that that's.
He pointed. Does he? I mean, is he saying it's in my truck? I dropped it. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of what just happened. Because
Can I let me hear that again? Oh, fuck. That's so much. Because you literally lost.
I know. I mean, I'm assuming that's what that is.
So you just left it in the truck.
Oh, so BG on the scene saying he left his press pass in his car. They were Bruce.
You should have noticed. What if you forgot it to walk back to the truck and got it? I mean, like, it's not fair that that happened, but that's.
I know.
It's not fair that that happened. No, it is fair. If you want to be a reporter, you want to have all your press shit on you, that's what you go do. If you forget it, that's no one else's fault but your own.
Well, it cuts off because they knocked the route arrest out.
Yeah, can you get to that point?
I mean, if I fast forward it, like, let's see. Every time I move.
All right, chat. If a new firearm landed in my lap, it could be any caliber. What should I get that I don't already have? I already have a 9mm. I already have a 45. I already have a 22. I have a 17 HMR. I have a 12 gauge. I'm 5.56. I have a 7.62 by 39. I have a 308.
Great work.
Just blazed the hell out of it.
Who is this guy?
There's Homeland Security. Zero tolerance for rioters.
Especially John. Don't worry,
Hey, Jack. Long time no see. Oh, you guys don't know my rule on ammo, do you? I have a 357 already. A musket. Oh, there we go. Someone's thinking outside the box. Whenever I buy ammo or a gun, it has to be with an ammo that is Escape, I got some news for you. So Trappers, my sponsor, they have one of the original 338 Lapuas. And when I mean original, like the one that the FBI manufactured as a test gun, and it still has the mill marks on it. I think there's like one out of 10 of them, and they happen to got one. Ooh, AR-12. That could be spicy. That could be fun. So my thing is with most firearms, they have to be easily. Ricardo's chat's now open. Oh boy. But my rule is they have to be easy ammo to get. That's usually what I try to get to, like 9mm 45. I have a 40, which I'm probably going to sell. I think Roy that comes in here might buy it off of me. And don't worry, all legal through FFLs, blah, blah, blah. YouTube. Commie bastards. A Gatling gun. Ooh.
I wonder if he has a second phone. He might have just stuck his tripod there and then.
It means you can go into his chat and talk mad shit to him, apparently. I have an AR-10 also. I don't want to put a wooden stock or a grip on it. That rifle's already heavy as shit as it is. Ooh, 45, 410 Derringer. Now we're talking. Chuck, that's if I don't like my wrist. Actually, I probably won't kick that bad. What are the reviews on the Springfield Prodigy? I don't know. I even looked up the Springfield Prodigy. Last Springfield I had was an XD, and that's a Croatian pistol.
I don't even know what that was.
You got that one?
I just saw Jake.
He had it on the thing. You got it?
If anything, I should get that shot from him someday. That might be useful, yeah. All I saw was Jake Lang. That's all I saw.
Apparently they're saying it's able to go against the staccato. 40 ounces. People say it's not the greatest pistol, but they say it's not bad either. They just say it's a solid, looks like a solid, good pistol.
And it's still muted.
We'd hear it otherwise.
The police streets.
Should have unmuted it.
Apparently. They got to play in the garbage, though.
Well, I don't know if it's muted the otherwise because I haven't seen that part yet. Because
What's the caliber on that wrist rocket? This is my 45 ball bearing.
I don't know if the end is
10 millimeter.
What's that? Oh, that's
I do make my own ammo. One of my brothers gave me all the reloading equipment. He's just like, the house I'm at right now is too cluttered here. And I was like, oh, sweet.
Was the pile of horseshit.
Yeah,
So what I have for reloading, I can make 308, 5.56s, 9 millimeters, 45s.
And nobody else.
Did you see
300 blackouts.
label on the bus?
I stepped in that poop 7 times.
it was the sheriff's bus.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the bus.
I'd be afraid to hide a gun on my prison wallet. That's if it goes off.
So then, yeah, probably their department.
Yes, the wrist rocket can be multi-caliber, you're correct.
The jail is that one. It's just kind of correct, like whatever. It's a jail, not a prison. So if it was a jail, it'd be that. But I don't.
It's like
they don't really have.
It's literally like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
We were down there yesterday.
They also don't realize that with federal agents, they're probably taking pictures of like the quote-unquote reporters that are there and being like, hey, how come you're always here when like shit's going bad? Lethal, I need to set up the bench so we can do that. Do you have some opinions? Things are going well with me and things are going well with the wife. What are your opinions? M110 howitzer? Give it back, left my duty station. I would say that would have been a nice one to take home. It's like, do I want a 50 caliber? Of course. Do I have anywhere to shoot a 50 caliber? Unfortunately not. I used to go out to the high desert and shoot it.
DHS stole right, Andrew.
I don't want one of those weird ones though with the like, it looks like a piece of pipe that you screw in the back to fire. That to me scares the hell out of me. Especially what happened with the slap round to Bending Ballistics. No, not Bending Ballistics. Kentucky Ballistics. Bending Ballistics is the guy that comes in here. Springfield Echelon? I don't know much about the Springfield Echelon.
And also, it requires different mediums to express the sort of.
The Echelon looks pretty cool.
They closed in. I need watercolor for that.
But to be honest, between the Echelon and Mechanic, I'd probably get Mechanic again.
I decided to go limited to challenge myself.
What is the function of like the dashed circle?
So that's them.
Oh, right, sure. The kettle. Okay.
It's all
You've already repressed it for
Julius, how are you, bud?
It's all watercolor markers, so if I like just like spray it and like wet it, I can like bring it in.
That's exactly what it is, R6666. It's literally put on by a guy named Nathan Slungham?
You know, that whole scene with those guys that just strode in was so wild.
Yeah, it was fast. Fast as hell.
Might be Nathaniel Slingham. I gotta double check it.
so sorry. Well, it's like, what is it?
Tell stories.
Yeah, like the press is a method of publication. You publish your work. You know, just because you're not publishing in like tomorrow doesn't mean that it's not press.
Singham, thank you. Yeah, Neville Roy Singham is an American tech billionaire now based in Shanghai, China, widely responded to the key figure, funding a network of activist groups, nonprofits, and media outlets that promote anti-American, pro-CCP, and far-left causes.
The final arrestees have been taken. So just as a quick review of this evening.
So that guy number one was helping with some of the stuff. The Walter PDP is cool, but the Canic is a knockoff of it. So it's Walter PDP for cheaper.
The area where the protests had been taking place in front of Delaney Hall, the ICE facility. So under the orders of the Democratic governor, the state police closed in and arrested the people, well, kettled the people.
Okay, I'm not going to let his commie ass keep going. There is a total disrespect for authority. I guess I didn't have a father in life. Maybe. But let me tell you more about Neville Roy Singham. He's an American billionaire born in 1954, now based in Shanghai, China, widely reported for the key figure. Again, news outlets, streamers, anti-American propaganda, pro-CCP propaganda, pro-left causes, and also Marxism and socialism causes and some communist causes. He founder of ThoughtWorks, a global IT consulting firm. He sold his stake of hundreds of millions of dollars, reportedly nearly $1 billion total value of, in some exits, around 217 relocated in Shanghai, China. He's a self-described socialist Marxist who admires Mei Zedong and participates in CCP-linked events and shares office space with pro-Chinese entities. Singham had funneled hundreds of millions, ranging from $278 million to over $591 million since 2017, through donor-advertised funds, shell companies, and intermediaries into U.S. and global nonprofit key recipients. And activities included the People's Forum, Code Pink, and other groups. Broader Impact, the Answer Coalition, Party for Socialism, Liberation, PSL, International People's Assembly, the Tricontinental. Now, the other thing that's going to come up out of this, and it hasn't happened yet, but I bet you he also funds people like Macardio and Status Quo. And people like that. What the hell? They make a memorial there with the cigarettes? The syringe over there for shooting up? What the hell's going on down there? Crack pipe? So, if you really want to know who's donating, it's that guy. Like, you know, the Soros is probably donating money too, but this guy is the real one. Like, he's the one where people are like, holy crap. The mayor and city of SoCal just got 10 years for espionage, right? Was a government asset? So these people are out there bitching and moaning now out front because they say, well, we have press on our shirt. That makes us press. That doesn't make you press, like, because you're still breaking the law. When you break the law, again, your amendments are there until you do something, you know, stupid, right? Like, you still have your freedom of speech. You can say where the hell you want, but you still have your freedom of speech when the cops are arresting you, you know, because you went and, like, punched an officer. Because what you did there is you have freedom of speech, but then you assaulted somebody. So you still have your freedom of speech, but now you just assaulted somebody, so you're going to jail for assault. Your freedom of the press, right? But the freedom of press ends when you're assaulting somebody. I thought that was someone's bra, just knee pads. So your freedom of the press, you could still be pressed, you could ask questions while you're getting arrested, but you still broke the law. Like, don't know what to tell you there, buddy. Like, you could be going to jail, telling people, you know, reporting on what's going on. And then I was taken to jail. But all the trash out there, that's from these people. The destruction, that's from these people. They're trying to make, like, weird memorials. They're trying to claim people inside are, like, getting incinerated in ovens. They're trying to claim that people are getting killed in there by the, welcome back. Trying to claim that people are getting killed inside there in the concentration camp, and that there's blood all over the floors, and that these people are getting executed and all this other stuff. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit because the more that they are able to make people panic, yell, scream, or whatever, you have people out there who, as Cam Higsby said, or maybe it was Dick Sorator, one of the two, said, There are people who are organizing this who are very smart, but everyone else is stupid because the stupid people are latching onto it and they're the ones going out there and doing the dumb stuff, right? No, it was AOC's knee pads. But you get these stupid people who go out there and do this stuff. Black mold, another marginalized community. Ugh. Yeah, the hunger strike narrative's also bullshit. So for people that don't know, if the human body is hungry enough, it doesn't care what you're, if you're a pescatarian or you're Jewish or whatever, your body will want food. Day one, Secretary Mark Mullen to sit in front of Congress and get attacked by Democrats just before an election. What? Oh, what? Say what? What's that in reference to? Yeah, they're useful idiots. So again, they're grabbing them all, they're arresting them, they're throwing them back the car. I said this yesterday, the only way that's as good to stop is if you have a strong enough opposition to it, right? You have a strong enough opposition to stop this from happening, and you move in swiftly and you get it done, and then you get everyone rounded up, you give them charges, and they go, okay, well, there's consequences to my actions now. The other thing is like, well, this is a Democratic mayor who did this. Ooh, evil. Well, yeah, the thing is that even with the Democrat or Republican, the point is you have to protect the people of your city and your officers. Like, there is a hierarchy of stuff that needs to happen. You can't just have people go out there and destroy stuff, run wild. Like, you need to keep somewhat of, like, order in your city, like, because innocent people are being dragged into this shit that have nothing to do with it. And you can't allow that either. Oh, they're trying to discredit ICE. They tried that before. I don't think much is going to happen. I know you got feelings for firearms and bows. What about are you on swords? Where are you about on swords? I have a couple machetes. And when I was 18, 19, I used to actually make swords on the mill. Like full length swords. And then I would throw the, I'd go get, it's called ironwood. I'd throw it on my lathe and cut it down to make handles and split them. So I'd full tang the swords, then heat treat them. And I wouldn't hammer them, but I would just cut them. Picardo just said he was going to soak in some salty MAGA nuts. What the hell does that mean? He's going to go give a MAGA guy a blowy? That sounds weird. Why would you do that? Then I would drill them out and then put screws with Loctite in there to make them solid. I cut down a tree with it once. Not a big tree, but like, you know, like a, I don't know, 6-inch diameter tree. So it's more closer to, I think, an axe. Yeah, well, that's why I had to cut it on my lathe. And I had to turn it down. I lived in over by San Francisco, not LA. You left LA because of crazies. Now the crazies took the trip across the country to New Jersey. Where next? I don't know, but I never lived in LA. I lived in San Francisco, 300 miles north. And it wasn't too bad on the lathe, turning it down. But I'm going to tell you, if I was medieval times and I had to choose a weapon, I'd want a war pick. And a war pick had a hook on one end, like a sharp pick on one end, and on the other side was like a hammer. That's what I would do. Because if you're running out there, you're just sticking it in someone's skull and then pulling it out, right? Or even if you're wearing a helmet, you blunt force trauma to the side of the head. Did you make a Klingon bat lift? No, I did not. That would have been cool. War pig. War pig. Yeah, war pig. I grab it by the hind legs and I beat people with the pig. From Elden Ring? Yeah, I made one of them when I was in high school also. I was like, I'm just making a hammer. Yeah, with a really long handle. It's all on the edge. The right edge can cut through most things. Yes. And when you're milling it, you can, so we built a fixture to hold the blade, and then we would grab it on the outside and actually turn it by hand on the mill to get the right angle. You got Destiny, and Ricardo in bed together, Nick Fuentes? That's nice. Kapla! The battle bacon, yes. It looks like it's time for coffee and donuts. Yeah, so the only people left out there are a few stragglers. And I don't think they're going to do much tonight either. Again, if you're new here, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Hope you're all having a very fantastic night tonight. If we could fill that bar tonight, that would be great. We're almost there. A little $5 from everybody. That'll be awesome. Macardo's mad because he says MAGA is stealing his shit. Well, he's out there committing a crime, which means he can't actually profit off of his streams or copyright them. So he can. Also, I'm not MAGA. I'm a libertarian. I go with whatever side I want. Most of the time, it's to the right, but I don't know. I'm not really MAGA. I'm a libertarian. My thing is, I hate the government. Odachi swords are pretty cool, just like longer katanas. Yeah, I wonder how much they break though. Because like katanas, most of them were pieces of crap because they were made out of shitty metal, right? And the people who had like the really nice swords were like the shoguns and stuff like that. They got the good material. And so in Japan, they had to find different ways of actually enriching the metal to make it less crappy. Not really. Only the steel that was made for the higher end swords. Like if you were a regular like peasant and they gave you a sword, there's a good chance 9 out of 10 that sucker was going to break. Like, and the whole point was when you fought too, is you guys lined up side by side with the sword. So the goal is as you lined up side by side, you would cover the other guy as you swung. But again, there's a good chance your sword's going to break. That's why they had multiple swords on them. So once it broke, you would pull out another one, and then they had some smaller ones. But again, if you had money, report and deport. I think they're in the middle of doing that, Rhodey. So like right now, you could get steel from anywhere in the world and make all kinds of cool stuff, right? Like, and make it be able to take a beating like no tomorrow. They might be, Soma. They might be. But again, I'm not saying I'm against the MAGA movement. I would like to make America as amazing as possible, and I love my country. It's just I don't fit into any mold. Was the best way to put it. I'm a money grubbing streamer. That's my mold. How about that? Looks like Pratt is looking to win LA mayor race, so we'll see. That would be good if Pratt won in LA. Again, I'm not in LA, nor do I want to be, but apparently that's a good chance that Pratt might be winning. So Damascus is a type of metal with it all pushed together. 1095, it depends what you're doing with it. So like if you want to make Damascus metal, you could take a bunch of different things, shove it together, and then you hammer it down to get that cool pattern. If Machinist was in here, he'd be able to tell you more. He actually makes knives and swords. I'm trying to text him and see if we can get his ass in here. He knows a lot more about it than me. Well, there you go, Nick. Go in there and, you know, if you could convince me of the real Nick Fuentes, I wonder if he would flip shit. Folding knives? He can make folding knives. He makes, like I have a hunting knife next to me that is about 7 inches long with my logo engraved on it. And it's made out of Damascus steel. And I've cut myself repeatedly on it because I forgot how goddamn sharp it is. But it also has a hook on it for skinning. So he made me a hunting and skinning knife that actually matches my Canic. Karma bites? Karma bites. What's a karma bite? Yeah, I mean, so like 1095 steel, you can make probably a pretty good knife out of it. The problem is when you start getting longer, you have to get it like a nice, I can't remember the name of it, spine? I think it's the spine of the weapon. Nice and thick, because you want to be able to take a beating. Oh, a curved knife. Carmid? I gotta go look it up what that is. I mean, he can make damn near anything anybody wants. If you go to, one of my mods wants to put it in chat. Oh, one of those. Ew, it looks like a talon. Southeast Asian curved knife resembling a tiger's claw. Ooh. Chrome moly steel? I don't know if you want to use that to make a knife, though. I'm trying to get the actual knife maker in here. Tennessee Custom Blades is, you say give him a few minutes. Bastard! I think he's driving. Let me find his website. Since we're here just chilling, cooling our jets, I don't know if anybody noticed I had drug rehab center put up there in Portland. Oh, there we go. My knife is actually on the front page. Hey, thank you very much, Riggle. There you go. That's actually my knife right there, the first one on that page that I have up. He should make it so he could click on it. Oh, no publicly visible photos. Oh, you bastard. You need to update your website. Anyways, that's my knife actually right there on the front. So if you wanted to, I'm trying to have him do a giveaway tonight. I've been trying to do a giveaway for 3 days. I'm just like, hey, fill up the bar, we'll do a giveaway. You get a free knife. Well, not free per se. Either way, you know. That's pretty cool, Lethal Fart. Unfortunately, it doesn't sponsor me. This one does. I don't anymore. I used to make swords back when I was a teenager. But Tennessee Custom Blades, who's my sponsor, does. And he's a friend of our channel and stuff. And he actually bought a car off of me. Hangs out with me when I'm in Alabama. But he's trying to do been trying to do a giveaway for the last couple days. Apparently the next knife he's making is stainless steel. So. Reagan said we were going to amnesty 3,500 governments. I would never ask again. Now we have 3.5 million. Yeah. Yeah, he does good work. Again, I take mine with me hunting. Oh, he's got more stuff. You scroll down the page. But he made the sheath too. So you scroll down the page, Tennessee Custom Blades. He's got them in all different sizes. I think he's also making a I think he's making a boarding axe for Neil's also, I believe. Yeah, I forgot who he made that dagger for, but some of the stuff that he has on there, he's made for people in this chat. Like that little knife, I'm pretty sure was made for somebody in this chat. And I think that buck knife looking one also, and the Damascus steel one, that like looks like a kitchen knife. I think that was for Flavor Force, my other sponsor. Though I did freak out Flavor Force when I told him about the splinter I pulled out from underneath my eye. When I say underneath my eye, I'm not saying like behind my eyeball. It's like below my temple a little bit, right on the front lid. Never hate your enemies? Well, okay. It affects your judgment, Michael. Gordon, better listen to the dawn, I guess. No, I was weed whacking and I shot something into my face. I was stupid not wearing goggles. And I thought it was like a pimple or something because it was all swollen. And then, and then it like came out of right below my face today. I was like, ew, God, what the hell is this? I was like, it feels like a split. Oh, I know what happened. Now I understand what happened. No, but I think tomorrow I'm going to be cutting down some trees. Me and my neighbor, good guy, lives next to me. He's just like, hey, these trees are destroying the fence. Jesus, Dante. God damn. You have a very good night, North Carolina there, Steven. But we're going to be cutting down some trees, so I think that's going to be tomorrow. We got 2 of them. One is a big-ass walnut tree. It's like dropping shit on my truck. And so he's like, hey, the 8th, I'm cutting this all the way back. And I was like, sweet. He's like, yeah, I called somebody. So just if you can move your truck, I'll be like, yeah, man, no problem. And then we got 2 in the back we're going to cut down. So hopefully I don't get anything that's lodged in my face. I know I'm supposed to be talking about political stuffs. Take care, Dante. You have a good one, buddy. Well, it looks like nothing else is happening tonight. I was expecting more crazy, but I don't really like watching Portland because I just think it's a bunch of idiots out there high on meth. I got so tired of watching stuff in Portland. It's the same thing every night. It's people yelling and screaming. Nobody really wants to fix anything. And it's just kind of sad to watch. He's getting called out and switch back to members only. Doesn't surprise me. I think it's only a matter of time, drummer. I think that his chat is turning on him after the night where he said he hated them all. He talked massive amount of crap about him. And pretty much said he's given up on the left, and a lot of his people were from the left. Because again, he doesn't understand who's paying him, right? He doesn't understand he's just a mouthpiece. He's literally there to give bad information and perpetuate the lie. That's about it. So, doesn't surprise me getting called out, to be honest. I was hoping to be on here and go longer on the show, but I don't know, man. I'm looking for stuff going on. Here's the strait. Maybe, I don't know, the boats are moving. He's bitching about the government using a clip of his live feed. Again, he can't copyright anything. He's literally breaking the law. Like, you can't profit from your crimes. You can't copyright stuff. Like, he's stupid. He said you were a troll paid by Israel? Is he just going like Looney Tunes? Like, I guess, well, to be honest, some nutcase came in here and said I was an Israeli plant and I got paid $5,000 a month, which I wish I got paid $5,000 a month. Shit. Do you know how much easier my life would be? Oh, my bills would be taken care of. I would start doing giveaways. Be like, hey guys, I get paid out the nose. You think it's hormonal? Could be. Yeah, right, Bess? $5,000, you say? He fell off his menstrual cycle. Well, he's getting called up by a bunch of people. Like, people are saying he's stolen valor. A bunch of people are saying he was he went AWOL. Like, all kinds of crazy shit people have been saying about him. So I don't know. I have no idea. Did I get my $7 check? From who? From YouTube? Well, again, they think that they're like these like special freedom fighters out there fighting everybody, right? And they're just some dorks in the street yelling and screaming. They want to be the next hippies from the 60s, but remember, the hippies in the 60s used to spit on veterans. And a bunch of them left and ran to Canada. So, well, their narrative has been falling apart ever since 2020, right? Because they started off, it started off as the whole George Floyd thing, and then it was anti-cop thing, and then went back to George Floyd, because the protests actually started before George Floyd. The $7,000 check from the New Jersey-sized country in the Middle East? No. That would be nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind the $7,000 check from there. But I'm not Jewish, so I don't think it's going to happen. But some dude who was a nutcase was like screaming about it drunk one night. I was like, well, I'm Italian and Irish, so, and agnostic. Yes, started around 2015, 2016. And then people were fighting with the cops and stuff for years before, just very small. Then Seattle had its whole thing. And then the Breonna Taylor thing happened, but Breonna Taylor wasn't a good enough cudgel, so they couldn't really use that to go anywhere, right? So George Floyd came out. That was something they could really latch onto. All these other people latched onto it. Yeah, the Ferguson thing in 2013 and 14. The Occupy Wall Street thing was also in there. But this whole like super anti-cop movement stuff, right? Anti any form of authority, and they didn't really go anywhere. It's just people out there yelling and screaming and bitching and moaning. Apparently the videos are making the rounds now of the police getting attacked by the people on the left. The Battle of Berkeley, where they sat around and got maced. So several reporters from, according to Cam Higsby, several reporters, including BG on the scene, Leftism for You, and Yakov Strauss appears to have been arrested in New Jersey. So the thing is, they're saying Nick Sorator said he attempted to have state police cut BG and Yakov loose, but unsuccessful doing so. He says they have their attorney monitoring them and outside the jail. And they called, Cam Higsby says he called Essex County Jail at the first bus arrive looking to post bail for BG. Yakov another, but they told the bail may not be posted for a day or two. Again, I understand Nick Sorator and Cam Higsby are trying to get these people released. but the other paperwork, I don't know what to tell them. Like, you know, it is what it is. But on top of it, like, if they're trying to get people released, if Mercado Media, for example, if Mercado Media got arrested, or would they be defending him too? I don't know. I don't think so. Very weird stuff, man. Like, I understand these, a bunch of these different reporters are trying to defend each other. Like, oh, well, you know, we hang out with them. They're not that bad. I'm like, I don't know, man. You guys are all around. Dead body in her trunk, drug sales, and also being used as a human shield by her boyfriend. Yeah, it was quick. And, you know, I know they're going to be upset with people saying this, but if you stop recording all this, people want to be out there. I don't know if it was actually BG or the videographer working for him. I don't know. But again, if you're out there propagating this stuff, you're making these people think they're going to go out there and be this, you know, 5 minutes of fame. So, you know, does it surprise you they're getting reporters? No. And then if you don't have your press pass or your gear on you, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I worked in the entertainment industry for 20 years. Like, you know, everywhere I went, I have to have all my badges and shit with me and all my credentials. So I kind of see it the same way. I don't know what to tell people. Maybe that's mean to me. I'm just a big mean man. Ricardo versus Tommy, who will win? I don't know. Maybe Tommy. What's that? Oh my God. It's raviolis. With cheese. Thanks, baby. Hey, babe. Hold on, chat. McCarter versus Tommy. I think Tommy would probably win. I think Tommy would have the reach on him. So Cam Higsby says he's open. Thanks, baby. Cam Higsby has opened a public record request with both New Jersey State and City of Newark in order to obtain the 911 call that he put through the city. So Cam Higsby says he called up the 911 and they didn't even want to send the cop out there. So he's going to get the 911 stuff out there to kind of possibly sue him, I'm going to guess. But hit that like button. I think I'm going to head out of here for the night. It is my Friday. If anything else pops off, I will jump back on. My rule is, as long as there's chaos going on, I will jump back on. If Tommy stops smoking, he'd shift food to be a weapon. Yeah, I just don't want to see Tommy get hurt anymore. I feel like it's going to eventually hurt him and his family, right? He seems like a nice guy, so hopefully he stays okay. So we'll see. Again, I know it might be kind of cold-hearted to me, but I just see that if you're out there wallowing in shit, eventually you're going to get stinky, right? That's how I see with the reporters out there. No other way of putting it. All right, if you guys want to donate, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, exclamation point, whichever one you want. You just do the exclamation point and do Cash App, like I'm going to show you here, or whatever other one you want. My wife will stream's going to be on soon. God job? No, sir. I'm just a man. Just kidding. Again, if you guys have not followed me yet, please do so. Whenever chaos happens, all I got to do is hit the live button and I'll be on. Make sure the bell icon's there. Make sure you subbed up. And if you don't like YouTube, because they act like commie bastards, follow me over on X. Follow me over on the other streaming platforms I'm on. And again, I might be back tonight if stuff starts kicking off. So, but right now it just seems like everybody's just playing with their ding dong. So have a good night, everyone. Take care. I love you all for being here. It's okay, Location Media. You can call me whatever you want. You have a very good night, everyone. Have a very fantastic night. I don't see you. And if anything again pops off, I will be on. I love you all. Thanks for being here with me. I'm usually on from 6 to midnight, but stuff got weird tonight, so there you go. Why is that bouncing? You see that? It's moving up and down. Why is it doing that? They're both doing that. Why are they both? What is going on? I just noticed those are floating. I will tell you if you'll be emailing her. Again, you all have a good night. I just noticed that my schedule and my other thing were going up and down. So there you go. So you have a very good, wonderful night, everybody. I might have made it do it by accident and I don't realize it. That's the only I could possibly think of. Maybe it gets people's eyes on it easier. I don't know. Anyways, good night, everybody. Again, I will talk to you either tonight or tomorrow. I ain't tripping. Those are totally moving. Don't give me that. Night.